And welcome back to the Nihilist Media Podcast. This is 296. I'm Mark.
I'm Tyler.
And looks like you're back to watch us play more Mario 64. Did we die intentionally the last time to end the episode on a good note? No, we didn't. We just suck at this game.
It's true.
So let's get back to it. Let's fight that goddamn fucking penguin as if we aren't recording it all in the same goddamn day.
I mean, we wouldn't be, right? That's false advertising. I'm recording it on the day that you're listening to this, so...
Yeah, we're live.
You're
baby.
the first one actually listening to this, and no
live
one
from
will
New York,
tell you
baby.
that.
It's Saturday Night Live. I know people are wondering, why, Mark, why did you jump off of the ledge like that into the water for no reason? Well, it's because I wasn't looking at the screen at that moment, and I was focusing on the levels on the mic because I know the last episode was a little quiet. So, you know, for your viewing pleasure, that one I just did for funsies.
Beautiful, beautiful. Sometimes I look at this game and I want to see what the gray boxed version of this game is. So you know what a gray box is, right?
I don't know anything.
Okay, so a gray box is when the level is just like blocked out. So everything's just gray, right? No textures or anything. And I feel like this game would look exactly the same if it was all gray than it does now, which is very interesting. They might have done some other stuff with their gray boxes and stuff while they were testing it, but initially I don't think the game looked like this. It would be cool to play like prototype builds of this game. Did you hear that they have a one that you can play on your browser of Mario 64?
No,
yeah.
I did not.
Yeah, so everyone's saying it's great when you can play it on the computer because it plays so smooth.
Really, see that's the thing. I like my N64 games as they intended. Really glitchy, slow, and. Yeah, that's how I win at Smash Bros. On N64. Everyone was like, "Dude, it's so fucking bad." I'm like, "Yeah, because it has that delay that I've mastered." Everyone else is trying to play Melee on my N64, and I'm just like, "Nah, man, you gotta pray to the fucking shit rules."
I thought you said you couldn't cheat in this level. I'm sorry.
Hey, I didn't say I'm gonna win because of it. That's why I just killed myself.
Oh, okay. All right. So
I also realized I can't beat the fucking penguin. So
surprisingly,
the actual penguin.
Surprisingly, we were talking about well, I personally was talking about the Hori pad in the last episode. And, like, if you guys have not tried the N64 with a Hori pad controller, I highly recommend it. Or even just, like, a clone of a Hori pad. Something where it actually has, like, correct analog movement and stuff. Because it changes the pace of how N64 games are supposed to be played. And it feels like this is how they were initially designed. If you play Smash with like a Hori pad controller for the N64, it feels like a real game. Like it doesn't feel like how it does normally, where it's like sloggy.
Look at you! No,
I came so close.
You get 3 tries.
I get 3 little tries. Yeah, I came so close there. But yeah, I mean, like I tried for a long time to find my main in Smash 64, which eventually we're gonna see at some point down the line. But I've come to realize that like I love Ness. He's so fun to play. And it's not just because I'm an Earthbound fiend. For the longest time I tried to play Captain Falcon, but he didn't have the reach for me. And Ness kind of just you remember when I used to do that nasty little PK fire into yo-yo into PK fire into dip?
Oh, how could I forget?
It was so fun.
Yeah, Hori controllers. If you want to sponsor us, we'll take it.
Yeah, I mean honestly,
Tyler literally will like do anything for you.
Yeah, I will paint my body with Hori all over it and run naked through the streets. Probably not, but I'll say I will. That's pretty cool. And any sponsors that want to sponsor us, feel free to reach out.
Especially like if it's like a Viagra pill.
Yes.
I'll sell shit out of that.
No, what are those
Tyler's fucking soda when he's not looking.
What are those commercials where it's like for like old people, like ask your doctor about Zavenica or some shit? I want to get sponsored by something like that. Like, does your bones ache? Do you want the sweet release of death like the rest of us? Well, try Zavenica. Zavenica is not prescribed to everybody.
If we get game over already, that's gonna be hilarious. But yeah, no, I'm just gonna put like a Viagra pill or something in like your soda or your drink when you're here while we're playing. And you're just like, why am I so hard? I'm playing A Bug's Life.
I mean, then you have to question: is it the Viagra or is it Bugs Life for N64?
Is it Flick?
Yeah, I'm flicking my Flick, dude.
Flick is looking pretty thick, if you ask me.
Flicking my thick stick to Flick.
Talk about my joystick.
Oh! Ow! 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 Just someone getting hurt. Ow! 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 My eye! My rib cage! I'm dying! Well, it was a great episode, guys. Thank you so much for coming.
See you next week. This is embarrassing.
This is embarrassing.
All the nerdy gamers are like, you lost it. All you have to do is this.
I like that you say the nerdy gamers, but it's literally going to be everyone being like, shut the fuck up and play the game.
Oh, I know.
It's going to be so good.
Yeah. We're not starting this podcast because we want to play the game. But yeah, well, the game is secondary.
Yeah,
we are we're the main event. We're the attraction. Okay, we're the meal when it comes to the game is breakfast.
Breakfast. I'm literally just here to beat every single game and chill with my boy. So
yeah.
if you're not about it, this ain't the podcast for you.
Yeah,
but if you are about it, don't watch it anyway. Yeah. Just spite us, downlike it. I want as many downlikes as you can because downlikes bring traction. Give us like 300 downlikes if we can
look at that.
If that's
look at that.
That's what we should do. We should start making promises, and it's like if we can get 300 downlikes on this video, you know who it is. We want to be in the negatives. Yeah,
we'll give it a nice little wink.
We'll blow a little
on camera, but we'll wink.
We'll give a little kiss.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Chow is here to beat every N64 game.
Yeah.
I'm here to talk about true crime and horrific feral children stories.
Yeah. But if you want to hear some fun news, before this pandemic stuff happened, I was getting really into two physical activities. I was getting into semi-physical activities, bowling and fishing.
God.
And those are the least active things you can do. But bowling is so fun, and I love bowling, and I'm so stoked to get back out there and start bowling again. I got like the perfect curve shot down and stuff. Like I was like, I'm ready to go. I was going every Tuesday, and then the pandemic hit, and I haven't been bowling for a year, so I'm gonna be awful at it.
I think it's very impressive that they created an entire sport around the scene in Greece too.
Yeah, what are you talking about? The Flintstones. It's crazy to think that they based a whole sport around the Flintstones.
Yeah, yabba dabba doo, dude.
Yeah. Barney Rubbles?
All right, what the fuck, dude? This is embarrassing.
How?
I have Grease 2 on the mind. I've been thinking about Grease 2 a lot lately.
Yeah?
Yeah, I watched Grease 2 on a date, and because I'm a big fan of Grease 2, man.
Yeah.
I think Grease 2 is a superior Grease.
Really?
Yeah, as much as I love my boy Travolta.
Really? I think Grease is the superior Grease.
I don't. I think it goes like this.
Are we not talking
top tier is Grease 2.
I mean, Romania's cool too.
And then Grease the Country.
Yeah, I was gonna say Grease the Country is what I'm talking about. That's the superior Grease. Isn't that the Travolta?
You can't cheat, Tyler.
I hate that. Whatever that was.
Yeah, I don't like that either, man. I want some financial compensation for that bullshit.
Well,
I saw Pepsi.
Delicious.
The Pepsi generation.
The Pepsi. My Beppis. My Beppis. My Beppis.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've
Two game overs in 10 minutes.
Yeah, this is a good start. I don't know why the penguin's so hard. You know why it is? Because you still haven't let me put in the Hori pad.
That's not what it is.
That's exactly what it is.
I don't know. Last time I watched Batman Forever, the penguin was kind of hard the whole movie.
And so was I.
Yeah.
Ooh! You don't get to. Hoo, 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 hoo. Did you see that neutral tech with those little boops?
I did see the little boops.
That's two,
Game
baby.
over. See you next week. Damn, not even 10 minutes.
Not even.
10 minutes.
That's fine.
You could have fucking.
Oh, by the way, brother, on the back end, would you like me to make this full screen?
No.
Too bad.
I don't want you to make it full screen.
You really want it to be? Okay. All right.
Is this how he does it?
I didn't even do it. Look, hands off.
What a fucking asshole.
Hands off.
Tyler White, actual fucking asshole.
I was like, do you want it to be so on the back end we're using a Elgato I think it's an S60 or a HD60S or something. It's some weird Elgato product. I think it's the basic one, but what makes it weird is we have a N64 to HDMI converter that we have plugged in. And so we can make it full screen through the Elgato processes or whatever, and we're choosing not to, and it makes me anxious. I don't know why.
It's simply because I like to keep an eye on the time.
That's totally fine. So that's a little back end talk from the boys. We like to keep it real. Like I said, we're really not here for the podcast. We're just here to beat the game and have fun and chill out. So if you like that,
I mean, Tyler's here to beat the game. I'm here, like I said. I'm here to talk
he's
about
like, I'm here to beat my meat.
I'm here to
Yeah.
talk about some sad shit.
Oh, no.
Are you fucking kidding me? I hope that doesn't count. If that counted, I'm gonna be so mad.
Oh my god, grab the star and try it again. You got too cocky, my friend.
I did get too
cocky.
Well, I knew I was either gonna slip off the fucking thing, or I could possibly jump to make it, but I jumped too high.
So I think the thing is,
for nothing.
If you don't win, like if you have a way that you don't think you're going to,
then someone kills my
to
dog.
win it. Instead, you should go down that side angle and just grab extra lives. I think that's how we got to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's more funny for the viewers at home to
have to sit through the death screen.
Yeah, look at these assholes. It was like 15 minutes into the podcast. They had 3 game overs.
Dude,
in Mario 64, a game that's very lenient on extra lives. Yeah. And also like dying
to this fat ass penguin. Look how thick this penguin is. It's a little thickum right there. No, you're doing it again. You're doing it again. You don't get out of that easy. I have faith in you. Whenever it comes to anything semi-difficult, I have faith in Mark doing it, because I'm certainly not going to do it. The fun platforming, like once we get to Banjo-Kazooie levels and stuff, I'll be like,
well, that's why I'm useless. That's where I just don't even grab the controller. I just like sit there and watch. I
love me some Banjo-Kazooie.
I just talk about fucking like, what's your favorite cereal?
So since we are on the technically the first game, right? We have 255 more beautiful games to play through, and horrible games maybe. But what is your all-time favorite and your least favorite games so far, before we play through them, of the N64?
Best N64 game is Resident Evil 2.
Okay. And what would you say the worst is?
Mario 64. I don't know. That's tough. Can you give me my fucking star now, dude?
What about
I don't know. Probably Superman.
Superman 64?
Actually, no. ECW, Violent Revolution. Any of the wrestling games made by that company. Acclaim.
Yeah.
Actually,
Gex.
Well,
while we're going at it, dude, I think
WCW Nitro is one of the worst games I've ever played in my life.
That's wild.
Oh yeah, we're still playing this level.
I have to say, I think my favorite game on the N64 is
Sonic GoldenEye.
Yeah, Sonic GoldenEye probably is topped. No,
8 red coins.
8 red coins. Come on, man. There's none on the slide, right?
There's one.
It's I forgot how sloggy this is.
I think if you go down, there's one on the corner. Yeah, again, that one's a good idea. Get that one out of the way. You're gonna have to go up again though to get the coin on the
Bro, I'm just trying to exist right now. This game's hard.
It's not that hard.
It's not that hard, but it's this controller.
Yeah. You know, it's a very underrated N64 game that we'll get to eventually is Castlevania.
Which one?
The one.
Well, there's 2.
Go back.
The one with the werewolf on the front,
No,
or the one with the castle?
The castle.
Yeah, the castle one
I
for
like
sure.
The castle one.
I had
That
the
was
werewolf
actually-
one growing up. I never had the castle one.
I had the castle one, and that was all the first. No, you're good. You're good. You got it. You
Yeah,
got
I
it.
know. I'm just trying to get up here a little bit so that way I can have momentum.
Yeah, but you have to go down.
Yeah.
Not that way, but like to the fucking right down there. Don't fall off the thing. But
Don't worry, I got you.
Do you got me?
You know what? I'm about to say it. I didn't even say my favorites. I got to say my favorites. I'm going to say my
That's
favorites are yeah. And now, I think honestly though, for real, I think my most enjoyable N64 experience, I really enjoy Banjo-Kazooie.
I think there's one down there.
Like, I love Banjo-Kazooie. Zelda's really, really fun too. Yeah, isn't there one over there too?
Right there, see?
Yeah, but there's one over here.
Yeah, but you have to go down that way, and you have to go up the thing, and the star appears down there. So it's just
I'm just trying to kiss a snowman. That's so wrong.
So you said Banjo-Kazooie?
I would say, yeah, I think Banjo-Kazooie is my favorite. It's a really tough thing to think about, but my least favorite so far from what I've played is Blues Brothers 2000. Are you kidding me?
You get 3 tries, buddy.
Oh my
Why would
gosh.
you do that? It's a pattern.
I know. I'm thinking about Blues Brothers 2000 and I'm hating it. So Blues Brothers 2000, it's not a difficult game. I wouldn't say that. It's awful. It's the music in it's like it's not there for the players. It's there for like torture. And
Just keep it the beepa.
yeah, every 2 seconds it just goes skibidi-beep-ba.
But beep it the beepa. No!
I don't know what happened there. I gave him a little
Fucked
slip.
up, that's what happened.
Is there any other ones I can do down here?
Yo, you just passed one. You literally just passed
No,
one.
I'm not saying any coins. Is there any more things I should
No.
do down here? Is
You-
it just the
This
coins?
is one of those ones where you have to do this one, and then you can unlock it. Yeah, there's a teleporter where you can go back to the top.
Wait, can I get the one on top of here?
Yeah, I mean you can. I'm just saying that like to get to where we need to go. you
No,
need to-
I'm saying like this penguin. Doesn't she say I don't want that penguin and she throws it off the cliff?
No, she doesn't throw it off the cliff.
Oh.
She says she doesn't want it, then you can throw it off the cliff. There's one in the corner before you go down there.
Right over here.
No, the other way.
Oh, okay. So left.
Yeah, keep going.
This is right. So yeah, it's in this little corner. I saw you get this one before.
Yeah, and then you can go back
Yeah.
over there and teleport back up to the top.
Yeah, on the bridge, right?
Yeah.
Do I press up on the D-pad?
No, you just stand there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think I always pressed up on the D-pad on the teleport pads.
Yeah. N64 has a lot of underrated games and a lot of overrated games, though. Like, Win Back, go closer.
Wild.
Like, Win Back is a really great underrated game. Shadows of the Empire is one that people say has aged badly, but I think has actually aged very well. I think people are just haters.
Haters, potatoes.
Yeah. But that makes sense. Everything with Star Wars, everyone hates it. You know. Because I have very controversial opinions on Star Wars.
So when we get to those games, how do you feel about like flying games? Are you a fan of them, or
No.
is there a red coin up here?
No.
No. There's one coming up.
I like Rogue Squadron, but the reason why I like Shadows of the Empire, you fucking idiot.
I'm a big dumb stupid idiot. I was actually trying there too.
Yeah, I could tell
I
that's
got
the
hit
thing.
by the Mamma Mia and I lost myself in the music.
Yeah.
You know?
Here we go again.
So a little known fact.
I'm still on my thing.
No,
Excuse you.
Psh, psh, you fall off the edge and you die, and that's the end of it.
I think the reason why Shadows of the Empire is better than Rogue Squadron is because it has more variety in the gameplay.
Yeah.
Whereas the like Rogue Squadron is just.
Oh.
I was like, are you kidding me?
What was that? That was a little hiccup right
Yeah,
there.
that was me. That was Mario.
Miyamoto is gonna come to your house.
That was Mario on ketamine.
Yeah. This is my speed run of
Mamma mia, I'm in a kale.
Mamma Mia.
Um,
We speed run Mario on ketamine.
yeah.
for the N64.
Mario is this Michael Alec. Oh my god. No, I was saying was Rogue Squadron's great, but it's literally just like the first episode, like the first level of Shadows of the Empire repeated like 12 times. So it's kind of like monotonous, and everyone's like, "Oh, I love that! It's the best part of Rogue Squad, right? Shadows of the Empire." I'm like, "Yeah, but like really, the best part of the Shadows of the Empire are the platforming levels, in my opinion. I think like the episode where you're on the moon,
Yeah.
when you're fighting Boba Fett, like that's the best level in the game. It also takes you fucking like 20 years to beat it.
And the IG-88 when we kept running away and the Wampa kept hitting us.
Oh yeah, IG-88 is so fucking hard.
I know. It's fun though. It's fun.
I love that game. I think we should do that one soon, like maybe like the 5th game we play or something. Because it's like I love that game. I think
We'll love it till we hate it. Simple enough.
Yeah, I used to I used to love that game so much that as a kid when I would rewatch Star Wars movies, I would actually play it in between Empire and Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
Because I was like so in love with it.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, it was really cool. Another underrated game though.
Wait, did you just get all 8 coins?
Yeah.
In front of my eyes?
Yeah.
I've been watching you and I've been like, he about to do it. And you did it. And I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
That's a little
Thanks, Dad.
tidbit. And then you just died. I would have.
You do it.
You almost just fell again.
You know what? Am I gonna play it safe or should I just keep? I'm gonna risk it all.
Yeah, risk it for the biscuit. You got to.
Yeah, Popeye's biscuit.
Well, don't worry. You get 3 tries. So.
Well, what do you think is the most overrated game on the N64? And why is it Ocarina of Time?
I would say Mario 64 too.
I disagree. Disagree, Larry.
Really?
Yeah.
Overrated?
All right, I'm gonna do
Is this a perfect game?
For me, yeah.
That's fine. Yeah. But I think Ocarina of Time's a very, very good game.
As someone who doesn't like Zelda games, I don't like it.
Really?
Yeah. I think Majora's Mask is worse, though.
That's fair. I felt that way.
I can't wait to read the comments. You love Majora's Mask, you're so fucking brilliant.
I'll be with you there. I think I have more fun with Ocarina of Time playing the game, but Majora's Mask has like a more deeper meaning, you know?
Yeah,
but I'm not playing the game for a deeper meaning. I'm playing to play the game.
The gameplay isn't. It's just like how the story in Arkham Asylum is better than Arkham City, but Arkham City is a better game.
Yeah, I mean, like the thing is, I'm just, I have no comment on that because I've played like half of each of those games.
They're both amazing.
I had a good time. And then you were telling me, you're like, yeah, I unlocked everything through the Riddler, and I was like, I'm done with this.
Yeah, no,
I got like halfway through the game, and you're like, did you unlock this through the Riddler? And I was like, no. You're like, yeah, you have to do 13 flips in a row and grab with your little grappling hook onto the back end. Dude, you risked it for the biscuit.
I did.
It was pretty good. But
I'll
yeah,
do the next one as well.
That's fine. Yeah, it's
overrated.
I think that Mario 64, it's a great game. Don't get me wrong, but I do think that it's very overrated for the reason, but it's good. It's overrated because the thing is, the reason it's so overrated is everyone had Mario 64. I'm pretty sure that it's the most played Mario game out there.
Yeah.
I'm almost fairly certain that it is, right? And that's good because it's a great game. But the problem is, it's not the best game, and everybody says it's the best game on the console. I don't think so.
Damn it.
Oh, you have to hit it?
Yeah. You have to get the exact, you gotta do it in the exact thing.
Couldn't you
I remember I had Kimmy try that for like an hour and a half.
Couldn't you just slide down at an angle?
You can. But it has to be you have to hit the perfect pixels.
I feel it.
I'm also being an asshole. I don't think Ocarina of Time is the most overrated game on N64.
It's just that's the popular opinion.
Yeah, I'm just being an asshole.
Yeah. I do think it is overrated.
It is overrated, but it's
yeah.
I actually think the most overrated game on the N64 is Donkey Kong 64 because people like that game a lot. I think it's one of the worst games ever made.
Really?
Yeah, I fucking hate that game.
The worst games ever made. That's an overstatement.
In terms of games that are playable, yeah.
I don't know. It's not that bad. Hell yeah.
I remember I was having trouble with this like back in the day, and one of my friend's girlfriends, Kimmy, she tried feeding it. And she played it. We're gonna go do something, and so she was like, "Oh, I'll give it a shot." And she ended up sitting there like 2 hours trying to feed it.
I feel like that's literally what happens with the N64. It's like all time goes away because like your nostalgic instincts like kick in.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's crazy to think that we're already 25 minutes in.
Yeah,
like that's insane. It doesn't make sense. The time's just going so quickly with like these games and stuff. It's because you're so into it and you're like getting around it and stuff. So a long callback when I was initially saying it, a very little known fact is that me and Mark used to work together at a movie theater when you were talking about Mamma Mia, because I was thinking about Mamma Mia too. Yeah, so we worked.
You were there for the Mamma Mia 2 phenomenon?
Was I? I think I was, right? When was Mamma Mia 2 come out?
That was like
that's a spicy pasta.
2018.
So
you were out after Infinity War.
Yes.
Infinity War came out in the spring. I think you knew about the Mamma Mia fiasco because I talked about it a lot.
Maybe. And then you just kept saying, "Here I go again."
Yeah.
Wait, so what is this one? The wall kick?
So you have to go down to the go.
You like that?
I do like.
You like that neutral tech though?
So you have to go down. Go to the
penguin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why are you going up?
Because watch. Not a lot of people know this. It's a secret tech, right? Yeah. You get hit by the ball
so
and you're
at the
penguin.
No, you don't talk to the penguin. So you go over there. Go over to like the thing that brings you up.
Yep.
And then you have to jump off at the perfect time. And talk to the bomb, and then you have to get back down.
So I have to jump
right onto that thing, that little platform right there.
I did that pretty good.
Yeah. And you're gonna have to get in that, and you're gonna try to shoot.
So if I jump off the ledge, that's not gonna be open.
Yeah, I'm just also thinking, could you make it? Could you make that? I don't think you can. No, you can't. You can't make it. Jump.
I'm ashamed. You can take my 3. I'm ashamed.
Okay.
I did that perfectly the first time.
No, Mamma Mia 2. I'll tell the movie theater story about that. It's funny. You're actually a legend at that movie theater, dude.
Am I really?
People talk like I kept the legend of Tyler White alive and stuff, and like people talk about you like you're a god.
I should come back. I've honestly been thinking like I want to work at. If I were to go to another job just to work like part-time and stuff, I think I would work as like either stand, which is like for people who don't know movie theaters and stuff, the stand is like the people who serve like food and stuff and go behind like the where you get popcorn and stuff like that. They do like all their cleanup and stuff, or bartender, because like those seem like super neat jobs.
Also good.
Yeah, but when I was there, I was an usher, and I was a very sweaty usher.
Picking up bags of piss.
I picked up bags. We have so many stories.
Yeah.
Should we start with the piss bag?
No.
We'll save it. We'll save it.
My favorite Tyler White story from working at a movie theater is when one of the managers was like, "Tyler, you're not doing your job." He's like, "Listen, this is a minimum wage job. I'm gonna, you're asking me to do A, B, C, and D. I'll do A. I'll think about doing B, and C and D can eat a fucking dick."
Yeah. The thing is, though, I was very like on my own terms with the job, but I got the job done. So like I worked my ass off when I did work there, and at times I had to take managerial roles like for the other ushers, like a team leader, right? That's what they
supervisor.
Well, not a supervisor because I wasn't on that level, but I would have to be the team leader. So one of the things that we had to do was like trash duty. So we had to go to every theater and take out like every trash bag and replace it and stuff. So eventually at one point I got sick of it because we would literally have to like go through, get bags, put them in our hands, and then go out the back door and throw them in this bin. And then we would wheel the bin over to the trash compactor. So one night I was very sweaty, which I have to say, movie theaters get really hot. And when you're a big boy running around, it gets even hotter. So my big ass was running around, and I was sweating up a storm, right? And there was just like a bunch of tied off trash bags, right, in front of like every theater. And I'm like, I'm not going to do 30 trips. So what I did was I decided to open both the back doors and grab the giant rolling bin, come through. It smells like garbage. And I'm just going through the aisle down like the center aisle where the movie theaters part off. And I'm grabbing the bags and I'm throwing them in. I was able to like do something that took like probably close to 45 minutes in like 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm. And,
like,
and you got chewed out for it.
I got chewed out for it, but then it became a thing that we just did.
Yeah.
Like at some point we were just like, we're just going to do it. And it saved us so much time because the thing is, ushers are underappreciated and overworked.
All minimum wage employees are.
But yeah, with ushers though, we're looked at the bottom of the barrel because it's like, I paid my ticket. So when you go see a movie, you're spending to see the movie, right? Mm-hmm. So you're not getting the whole like you are getting the whole experience, but don't be an ass and throw your popcorn on the floor. It's insane how much we had to clean up back in the day. There was like butter on seats. There was that like every theater. So when it first came out, the first one, every single theater of it was like disgusting. There was soda all over the seats, butter all over the floors. It was a mess. And when we were working at the movie theater, we worked at a cinema with like the leather seats that recline and stuff. So like you had to clean out the inside of the seats with wipes and stuff. It was just horrific. And we had back-to-back theaters all the time that were just like these nasty theaters. It was a lot of work and we would still get yelled at for like doing our jobs. So when you're at a movie theater, treat the ushers with respect, help them clean up because they're really going to appreciate it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Blow you a kiss.
Yeah. Well, we'll lick your toes if you treat us right. I remember this one time, this guy, so at some movie theaters, at least in Mass, you're able to like ask the usher to get you a drink. And the theater we were working at, we don't do that. And a guy kept hounding me. He's like, can you please get me a drink? Can you get me a drink? And I just told him to get his own damn drink. Mm-hmm. And what's he going to do? Tell my boss? And what are they going to do? Fire me? I don't care. The thing is with a minimum wage job, this is the thing, right? This is getting not political, but if you're working for a middle-aged job and middle-aged job,
yeah.
I mean, it could be a middle-aged job, but a minimum wage job, and you're not getting treated correctly, but you're doing your job correctly, just keep doing what you're doing. Because if they fire you for doing your job, you can always just put it against them.
Yeah,
you know,
fuck them.
Yeah, you're doing your job too well, so don't. I know it's hard, especially with adults. I get really anxious around adults, but now I'm an adult. I don't really care. Like the thing is, if they're like, "Oh, you have to do this," it's like, no, you don't have to. Do your job. Focus on you. And that's love.
So this is all a long way to get to Mamma Mia 2.
Yeah.
So Mamma Mia 2, when it came out, there's a credit sequence where they do the song Super Trooper.
Yeah.
A wonderful rendition of the song Super Trooper, by the way, actually superior to the original. The thing was that everyone hated it at first because you had to listen to it all fucking day, and it got to the point though where me and this kid Angel, and we started like, damn, this is actually a fucking fire song. And we started now like, instead of like doing other parts of our job, we were just rushing to the end of Mamma Mia 2 as much as possible because we were like, dude, I just want to hear Super Trooper one more time today.
Do you remember like,
no,
what was that one? Cars 3, the Let's Ride song.
Yeah, I do.
That's one of the best things and worst things about working at a movie theater is you get to like kind of listen in and sometimes watch some like new movies, but it's a blessing and a curse because you're going to hear the end of that movie so much.
Yeah, and you're also going to see the ending of the movie so much to the point where if someone puts on Spider-Man: Homecoming, I will not stay for the end.
Yeah, it's not worth it
because if I have to see him go what again in my life, I'm willing to murder somebody. Oh,
you're falling down the onions. Whew. I always thought those were onions as a kid. Don't they look like onions?
No.
They look like red onions.
I think you see a lot of food and things that aren't food.
Bro, that's a red onion. If you cut into a red onion, that's exactly what it looks like. Whoever is in the comments, the one guy watching this, or
Chris
one gal,
Alvey.
yeah, whoever is watching this, let me know if that looks like an onion. Onions have, like red onions, they have like a green stem, and then they're red on the inside, and they look like that. I always thought that was a red onion. I guess it's wood, but I've never seen wood that looks that nasty. But I guess it's underwater wood.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But, yeah.
Yeah, dude, movie theaters, there's so much good to movie theaters, but there's also so much bad to movie theaters.
There's like certain sounds that like are burned into my brain, and I know they're burned into Tyler's brain, where if I just go, run for your life!
Yeah.
Fucking Tyler's gonna be like, oh, what the fuck?
Or every movie theater, I mean, every action movie, the trailers that would play on the big screen in the front lobby.
Oh my god, yeah.
Dude, when you would hear like a song where it would go like do 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 do, and then it would just be gunshots like bump 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 to go along with every song. Dude, it would happen in every single action movie. Like they would take like a non-threatening song and make it the most threatening they could.
I think I know what movie you're referring to too. I know,
Probably.
You're probably I know you're referring to like Justice League.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude, it happens in every single movie though. It's insane. And nobody calls it out. It's literally like you'll be watching a trailer for an action movie. It'll take what's the least threatening song out of every song that you can think of? It's tough.
Least threatening.
Life could be a dream, right?
Mrs. Brown, You Have a Lovely Daughter by the Hermans and the Hermits.
I guarantee in 3 years, over the next 3 years, someone's going to take that song. I don't even know the song. They're going to take that song and they're going to like overlay it in an action movie and then just put gunshots in the back where they don't need to be.
Yeah.
And then you're going to hear grenade. And then the song's going to start playing at the end and it's going to be like Justice League 7. Bro, where is the
The eel.
I was looking for the ship. The ship is above me.
Yeah, you gotta find the eel.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up for
in the water.
air. No, I know he's in his
hole.
little eel hole, right?
Yeah.
And then I gotta poke in and say hello, and then he drives by me, and then I grab it off his tail.
Yep.
Yep.
I was wondering what the fuck you were doing.
No, I was looking for the ship.
I was like waiting for you to just like stop talking so I could be like, hey Tyler, what the fuck are you actually doing here?
I want to see this little eel.
How do you feel about this new trend in Hollywood? With
How do I get in there?
no, he comes out.
Okay.
See.
Ooh, 360. No scoped. Let's go.
So this new trend in Hollywood, like take traditional supporting character, give them lead movie, and have them have a tragic backstory.
Wait.
Like you have Joker, and now you have Cruella,
I know.
and they always have like these those old pop songs, which is great. More use more doo-wop in movies, please. But like Joker has Smile. And then fucking Cruella has Who's Sorry Now? It's like, dude, you want to make... It's like, it's not that deep.
It's really not.
What am I doing? Okay.
Which one are you doing?
I'm doing the one on
The chests? Oh, no, the chest one, right?
Oh, yeah.
Where you're underneath the water and you
Yeah, I
have
was
to
thinking
grab
of
the
the
little
red
shocky
coins.
chests.
Yeah,
You can do red coins.
No, I'm good.
That's my least favorite, so.
I'm good.
Yeah. But yeah,
good.
I mean, like, I know what you're saying. Like, it's so wild how many, like, side character spin-offs there are nowadays. Even with, like, what Marvel's doing. They're doing, like, the Loki one, and then they're doing the Black Widow one, and they're doing, like, all of these side characters that don't really need the movies. They work better as a supporting role, but they're going to do something deep where it's like, now you feel bad for these characters, don't you?
Yeah.
Like-
I know, the reason why I'm thinking about it, because recently, like, a couple weeks ago, I remember reading, like,
Nope.
a fucking... an
Nope.
article saying
Nope.
pretty much
That one.
that they're going to do a spin-off of Renfield. I don't know if you're familiar with the character of Renfield. but he's the guy who eats rats in Dracula.
So now I know.
He's like Dracula's slave.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why do we need that backstory? The fact that he's like a mysterious dude who lives in a mental asylum, eats bugs and rats is fucking sick. Why would we need a whole movie about Renfield? And I can't wait for it to come out, and it's like you're gonna hear like a song, and it's like, I don't know, like your blood, like you'll never walk alone because Dracula's with you. It's like, dude, who needs that?
Yeah, honestly. So which one is this? This one is
red coins.
God damn it. God damn it. Wait, shouldn't we? Don't we need the cap first?
No, actually, yeah. Let me see this. Let's say the last three of this one.
Yeah, let's exit the course a little bit. Should we go to Out Me Way, Bowser?
Yeah.
Heck yeah, gotta love Bowser. So how many? We're already 24 stars in, and how many do you need to win? 76 or something, or 78?
73.
73. Nice. I like go.
Ooh, shit, we should have probably waited for the cap. Oh, we can't get
I like that. I was like, we should probably get the cap
can't get
first.
the cap.
Yeah, you can go downstairs, right?
No.
Can't we get the cap?
Because you need a key from Bowser. We're going to get a star here, right? You want to get a star?
Yeah.
All right, cool, you get it. Because you fucking asshole.
All right. Watch this, ready?
So, just so you know, red coin's there. Red coin on the corner.
Do I have to get the red coins?
Yeah, that's how you get the star. You gotta hit the
I know. Sick, right? Did that all by myself.
Come on, Tyler. We're not even an hour into this.
I know, dude. Mamma mia, that's a spicy pasta pia.
So I assume you were a Mario kid growing up.
Yeah. And you were a Sonic, right?
I liked me some both. I thought the variety was the spice of life, and to jump off the things to fuck Tyler. I got us like 4 stars in a row, my dude. You get some stars.
You want me to get some stars? Is that what you want?
Yeah.
Well, I'm probably not gonna. Just jump off the edge.
Hilarious. Game over.
Game over. Oh my god. Bro, I'm switching out this controller in a minute. Oh!
Wait for the thing. No, because you gotta go back to the beginning because there's another fucking one of those grid coins.
Really?
Yeah. I preferred Sonic because I was a kid in the 90s.
I'm just a kid who likes speed on a Tuesday.
Because the Sonic, Mario.
What was that?
Mario was just so.
He was too neutral good.
Yeah, like my mom liked Mario. Game over.
Well, it was fun, guys.
No,
I'm just kidding.
Don't worry, you guys got us for an hour.
Yeah. That's what they always say.
So you're gonna see us lose like 6 more times. You're gonna see that game over. Can I just fucking do my thing? Thank you. Yes. Yeah, my mom liked Mario, so it was like kind of like, oh,
So
Sonic was the more rebellious thing. Like he was a hedgehog who had like spiky hair.
And quick wits and chili dogs. Whoa!
Well, in my view, I didn't watch the Sonic shows as a kid.
Yeah.
Sonic to me was always like just an animal who never talked. And then when I got older, people were like, "You're too slow." I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, like the Sonic games are different than the.
Yeah. And even then, like, because I didn't get like
for sure.
I didn't get like a Dreamcast for a while until I was like a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't play any of the Sonic games on PS2 or anything like that for like years. For me, Sonic was always like this sick guy who had 3 games. Are you fucking? So Sonic was always just like this cool like thing that was just like Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, Sonic Spinball, baby. And then he had the 3D Blast. I assumed that was the end. And then when I was like 10. I got Sonic Heroes on PS2, and I was like, this sucks.
Surprisingly, though, like, when I was a kid, I didn't have a Genesis. I didn't play until, like, I went to my cousin's house to play Sonic. So I didn't really, like, grow up with Sonic. Now, when I played it when I was older, It was fun. Did you get that other red coin?
Yeah, I did. Right.
Okay. Okay, good. Whew. Whew, 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 whew. But yeah, so I didn't play Sonic that much as a kid, so I was kind of like forced into the pinhold Mario. But after playing Mario and Sonic, I would much rather play a Mario game than a Sonic game.
I know.
That's just me personally.
I like,
though.
you know, I also have those memories of like getting a Genesis again in high school, and just like right before school, I just beat Sonic 2 and then go to school. Like my morning ritual, I'd eat cereal and beat a Sonic game, and then go get the bus.
Hell yeah, that's the way.
Yeah.
So the thing is with growing up though, I was more of like a Zelda and Pokemon kid than I was like a Mario Sonic kid.
Mm-hmm.
So like I really love Pokemon. I think that it's a great series. Even like the games that people don't love for it, it's so fun. I love the spin-offs. That's probably my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Like one of the ones that I'm so excited to play with you because I know you're gonna hate every goddamn minute of it.
What, Stadium?
Pokemon Stadium and Pokemon Stadium 2 and Pokemon. Well, you'll like Pokemon Snap. That's fun. But Pokemon Stadium, I'm thinking about that. Oh, it's gonna be so fun. I don't think we've ever played Stadium together.
I've never played a Pokemon game.
Really?
Yeah, because I don't like
Really?
Pokemon. I don't like anime, dude.
It's not even, well, I guess it's stylized.
Yeah, I don't like that shit.
Okay, that's fair.
As a kid, I was always more into adult shit.
Yeah.
Because as a kid, I just used to steal like tapes from my parents and watch like Bond movies and shit, and like Goodfellas as like a
We get it. You had a horrible child.
You know, I'm like 5 years old playing Resident Evil, dude.
Yeah, you're like, this is fine.
This is sick. And then they try to make me play fucking like Sarge's Army Man. I'm like, this sucks.
Yeah, you're like, where's the blood?
Yeah.
Where's the
Game
pussy?
over.
You're just looking. You're like, where's the pussy?
Yeah.
No, but for real though, Pokemon is such a fun.
This is so
fun
embarrassing.
What, getting these red coins?
Yeah. The fact that we were struggling on the first two so bad.
Oh, I thought I could do it.
No. But no, yeah, I don't know. I assume it's good, but I'm just like, as a kid, like I said, as a kid, like I wasn't like into that shit. I was super into like darker stuff.
Yeah, but you're also into action. You probably aren't into strategy.
That's not true. I liked Final Fantasy as a kid.
Yeah, well, I guess, yeah. The thing with Pokemon, which is cool though, is like you find, like, even if you don't like how they look, it's just cool on a deeper level that you find like these characters, you teach them 4 different moves, right? And you have a team of 6 of them, and you have to do better with your team of 6 versus their team of 6. So you want to have like the forces that work together, and it's like on a game design, like on a game design level, it's super cool because like as a young kid, you don't really think like that, right? You don't really think like, oh, I need to do fire, like I need to have an active status effect that affects this Pokemon over amount of like time or something. Instead, you're just like, oh, I burn him and now he's hurt.
Yeah.
Right? Or I poison him and now he's not feeling so well. Or I put him to sleep with hypnosis. Like it's like these abilities where it like dumbed down the strategy to the point that like it's so basic. Like anyone can play Pokemon, but it's so good. I love Pokemon. Pokemon's so fun. So yeah, the answer is I'm neither a Sonic nor a Mario kid. I'm a Pokemon kid.
I was a James Bond kid.
That's fair.
I also,
Ghostbusters
Resident
kid.
Evil.
You loved
Batman.
Ghostbusters.
I do. There's actually a very interesting story about how I got into Ghostbusters. I didn't get into Ghostbusters until I was much older.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got heavy into Ghostbusters when I was like 14.
Yeah, I think I got into Ghostbusters when it was with you guys.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Like, I love it, though.
Yeah.
It feels nostalgic to me. Like, I knew of Ghostbusters. I saw the movie at a young age, but I didn't like Ghostbusters until, like, I was in high school.
I didn't see the movie until I was a freshman in high school. It was the perfect storm of things. First time I saw the movie and I loved it was when the game came out like a month later. Are you kidding me?
Oh, you gotta just tap it in. There we go. Perfect. So anyway,
Yeah, and then I also liked part 2 with all of its flaws, and then I got super into like this lore about it.
the real Ghostbusters.
Yeah, I love the real Ghostbusters animated series. I also found out about Filmation and that whole thing, which is that for people who don't know, Filmation in the 70s had this show called Ghostbusters, and they had to pay, and Dan Aykroyd had to pay the rights to get the name. And Filmation, being Filmation, didn't think that this would be a profitable film, so they decided not to get the animation rights for it. So instead, they just made a sequel to their show, and they called it Ghostbusters. And so in 1986, kids were seeing the first Ghostbusters cartoon, but it had nothing to do with Dan Aykroyd or Bill Murray. Instead, had these two dudes and an ape, and people were like, "What the fuck is this fucking thing? What the fuck is this shit?" And me, being me, I've watched all of it, and it's fucking hilarious.
Did you like?
Hold on. The last thing about that is that because that was called that was called straight up Ghostbusters. The Columbia Pictures had this great way of being salty, and they made their cartoon called The Real Ghostbusters, which haha.
Yeah. I was gonna say, did you know how Ghostbusters actually started out? What it was gonna be for the movie?
Yeah.
So, for the viewers at home who don't know, Ghostbusters initially started out as a space movie because Dan Aykroyd. I hate when the camera does that so much. But yeah, so Dan Aykroyd, he really loves space. Like, he loves aliens and stuff. If you've seen like the JonTron videos and stuff like that, you know that he is like the head of Crystal Skull Vodka or whatever. Is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm.
Crystal Skull Vodka. And it's like all about space and stuff, but he loves space. Like, that's his thing. So when he was originally writing Ghostbusters, he wrote it as like a space, like sci-fi, go through the different galaxies and stuff and hang out with some buddies movie. And then it became Ghostbusters somehow because the concepts of Slimers, right? Wasn't it?
It was Harold Ramis.
Yeah, he was probably like, a space movie doesn't work.
Yeah.
And then they saw the concepts of Slimer as one of the aliens that they were going to do, and they're like, let's make it a ghost. And I was like, that's so cool. It's so crazy to think that Ghostbusters was going to start off anything.
You know, Eddie Murphy was almost in that movie.
Yeah, that's so crazy.
I know.
It would have been such a different movie too.
Yeah, I'm glad that it worked out the way it did, because Eddie Murphy got to go do Beverly Hills Cop, and I love me some Ernie Hudson. Man,
True.
Man was in Congo. That's a joke that I do a lot, and it's actually from Zach Stone.
What?
So I remember there was like a film. I had like an interview to be a part of a film production. I had no interest of actually being a part of it. And the guy was like, "Where'd you go to school?" I'm like, "Oh, I didn't go to school. I actually got taught by the guy who made Congo." And then I got hired.
Oh my gosh.
They're like, "Oh, so what was it like making Congo?" I'm like, "Oh, dude, I don't remember." Like, I didn't make it. The guy who taught me shit made it.
Yeah.
You've seen Congo, right?
No.
It's hilarious. It's written by Michael Crichton, who wrote Jurassic Park and Westworld.
Yeah.
And the guy's got one thing, parks that go crazy. But Congo is hilarious. The movie, the book is like actually legitimately pretty okay. But like, and they have Tim Curry as like a over the top Russian like traveler. He's like no the whole time, and then there's like a gorilla that can like talk.
Yeah.
Not like it has like a voice box thing. It's like tickle me. So it's great. You should watch it. Everyone go watch Congo.
I'll have to check it out. Seems exciting. Little Congo action.
Little Congo.
But
little Congo beat.
Driving all the way back to talking about what we were into as kids. Mark was into DC
BDSM.
Comics. Yeah. Yeah, so on the topic of BDSM, Mark was into like DC Comics, and I was much more into Marvel. Like, my favorite superhero for the longest time before I could actually like formulate what my favorite superhero was Captain America. I have so much Captain America merch from when I was a kid. It's crazy.
Tyler was destined to be a cop.
So in one of the arcs of Captain America, when I was reading the comics, he dies, right? And then Bucky has to take the shield and become the next Captain America. And in that one, that's where the one where Bucky's a sniper or whatever. It was that arc. I got so depressed that I made a shrine of Captain America stuff underneath my guinea pig cage as a kid. And I just started to cry next to it. My mom walked in and she's like, "What's wrong?" I wrote, "Captain America died." And she's like, "Oh." And it's like, I don't know how to formulate that, but that's probably, I don't know.
You need to go to fucking therapy, dude.
I think I do. I think this is a call
Yeah.
for action. I got depressed over a character. Well, I mean, come on, I was a kid, whatever. But
It's so fucking weird, dude.
But yeah, I was more of a Marvel kid, and
When did it come out? Oh, damn.
and my boy Mark over here was more of a DC
That's
kid.
not true.
Yes, it is.
It's not, actually. As a kid, I had no differentiation between them. I liked all of it. I just didn't care for certain characters.
Especially the ones in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
pretty much. But it was like more of like I loved X-Men, and I loved
but
Spider-Man.
X-Men feels like its own thing.
I
to be
loved
honest.
Daredevil, and I loved Spider-Man, and I loved but like it was, I don't know, Iron Man bored the shit out of me. He still kind of bores the shit out of me.
I didn't really like Daredevil. Is that sacrilege to say?
It is after you read the fucking comics.
I don't know. I read a couple of them and I was unimpressed. I was like, it's okay.
I actually think we're not gonna be able to do this mission unless we.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say, I don't think we're gonna be able to do this podcast if you don't like Daredevil. You're gonna have to rethink your
yeah. I don't
enjoyment.
think, what is this one? Which one is this?
So, well, on the topic,
Go on a ghost hunt.
Yeah, you gotta find the ghost. You gotta say, "Hey, you're the ghost. There he is, dude. There's the ghost." There you go. You won the level. See?
Yeah, I mean, like I think as a kid, I was more interested in the animated series of stuff. Like I loved Batman the animated series, and also Justice League the animated series, Superman the animated series, and they all also had movies where Marvel didn't really have movies back when I was a kid. You know?
Yeah.
Like there was a Captain America movie, but it sucked ass. I didn't see it.
The Captain America on the motorcycle. Come on.
No, it's a seven. That one, yeah.
That's the one in the 90s.
Oh, really?
Yeah, right?
No,
Where he was on
no.
the motorcycle?
No, there's one that's one in the 70s.
Oh, I thought that was the one in the 90s.
No.
Oh.
And like Hulk always bored me.
Yeah. Even when like the Hulk movie came out in like 2004 or whatever, I was not about it at all. I was like, this is awful.
Yeah.
Even the villain looked like a bowl of like spaghetti that stayed out for too long and then formed into a person. Out of all the superheroes though, which one do you think is your favorite?
Batman.
Batman? Just overall Batman?
Yeah. I mean, I have a podcast about it, so.
Oh, what is that podcast?
Batty for Batman.
Oh, Batty for Batman. Where can I find that?
On the Niles Media podcast.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
Subscribe. I don't even know if it's out yet, but we have recorded some episodes, and it will be coming soon once Tyler White makes the logo for us.
It's true. I got to make Batty for Batman.
But it's funny. Batman's my favorite, but he's also the one I'm more lenient on, where I'm like, you can have so many different interpretations of Batman, and I won't care.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, yeah, I don't care. Like people are like, Batman can't kill him. It's like, actually, I don't care. Like, I mean, I prefer him not to, but like, I love Tim Burton's Batman, so fuck it.
Yeah, he can kill.
Yeah, but I'm more protective over Spider-Man.
Yeah,
I'm way more protective over Spider-Man.
How did you feel about Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man?
I actually am a big defender of Amazing Spider-Man 1. I love it. I think it's actually really good and has some of my favorite Spider-Man scenes.
Some people love it. I don't like it at all.
That's funny, because I remember when we saw it together and you loved the fuck out of it. You were like, this is so much better than the Raimi movies. I was like, why don't you take a chill pill?
And I did take it. I think I led too hard into the hype. I was like, this is amazing, because I wanted to see like a new Spider-Man movie, you know?
Yeah.
So when I saw it, I was like, this is great. This is Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And it really wasn't.
I don't know. I like it a lot, especially. Here's the thing: is I didn't like it back in the day.
Yeah.
Because I was such a Raimi fanboy. But then when I got the alternative years later, I was like, nah. Yeah, Andrew Garfield had it right.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like Tom Holland's Spider-Man, and it's actually nothing against Tom Holland. It's actually the writing of the movie.
But Tom Holland as Spider-Man.
No.
You don't think he plays a good Spider-Man?
I don't, because I don't like the thing with Peter Parker, the that Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire do perfectly is that every time something goes good for Peter, any decision Peter makes is always a consequence to that decision, good and bad. And Tom, they always focus on Peter being a human and his working class roots.
Yeah.
And like how he has to struggle for money and how he's like he makes a lot of mistakes. Whereas Tom Holland's Spider-Man has never been able to make mistakes, and even if he does, Iron Man fixes it immediately, and it's just like whatever. Or if there is a mistake, they just make a meme out of it, and they're like, oh, whatever.
Well, isn't that? I haven't seen the newest one.
The newest one was annoying because they turned the entire the snap into a meme. I'm like, so everyone dying, like the whole crux of like the Infinity War Endgame, is now a meme.
Well,
like, Iron Man's death is a meme.
I mean, it is kind of.
No, in terms of like they're making fun of it in the movie, and I'm just like,
Well, yeah. The thing is, I haven't seen the movie, but I would think if they were to do it right, this is the one where Iron Man's not in it, so he has to make his own decisions.
No, and Far From Home.
I know at one point he has like a mental breakdown and puts on the glasses, and Tony Stark starts talking to him or something.
No, there's literally a scene where he has this moment where they're like, "You're not the next Iron Man. You're the first Spider-Man."
Yeah,
and it's like cool. And then and then they immediately cut to him making a new spider suit with AC/DC playing. He's doing the Tony Stark thing where he's doing circles onto an imaginary screen.
Yeah,
and I'm like, interesting.
I still have to see it. It takes me forever to watch movies. I don't know why. But.
Yeah. And like I said, it's not Tom Holland's fault. It's just the writing's fault. I understand why they did this because they didn't want to do the Uncle Ben thing again. But I feel like the Uncle Ben story is so integral to the character. It's like something you can't cut out.
I think it's just something we know.
Yeah,
we don't need it.
It's not. No, it's not. It's not that you don't. I'm not saying you have to show Uncle Ben dying. I'm not saying you need to see that. I'm just saying the fact that like they're replacing Ben Parker's importance to Peter and giving it to Tony Stark, and I think that it betrays the character of Peter because Uncle Ben is the whole thing. It's teaching you how to be a man, and Tony Stark is the epitome of like a privileged dude. What I mean? No. Yeah. And like that, I think that's the issue there.
Yeah,
it's literally with great power comes great responsibility type deal, and Tony Stark, he doesn't, he's like with great power comes a big paycheck, and I can buy anything and fix anything with my money.
But I think with Tony Stark gone, I think he got that taste. But I'm pretty sure that as he was Spider-Man, he had to deal with Uncle Ben dying. I think it's just we don't need to see it on screen. We know it already happened.
Well, no, I'm not saying you have to see it on screen, but he has to be. They don't mention him. The one time they mention him is in Far From Home.
No, they mentioned him in the first appearance.
No.
Yeah.
I had to I rewatched them recently because someone was asking me about it, and I had to prove them wrong.
Oh, really?
We need the fucking thing. We need the invisible hat.
Oh, the invisible hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, like it's like they mentioned Ben in Far From Home by showing his suitcase, and then it gets destroyed, and Peter has no reaction to it, and therein lies a huge problem, is that Peter really does not give a fuck about this man who taught him how to be a man. And I get like the whole thing where they're like Spider-Man was traditionally a teenager. He was a teenager for 2 years.
Yeah, that's true.
And then he became, and then like the really engaging, iconic Spider-Man stories are the ones when he's an adult.
I think I'll still fight it. I think my favorite version of Spider-Man was Spider-Verse.
That's fine. That's fair. My favorite Spider-Man movie of all time is Spider-Man 2.
That one's really good. Doc Ock, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is like top tier best superhero movies of all time.
Did you hear he's coming back for?
I did. I'm not happy about it.
Really?
Yeah, because I have a lot of theories.
He's just gonna die at the beginning.
I have a lot of theories of what they're gonna do with this idea, and so my in a perfect world, they would do a thing where it's like, because I know they're doing the whole Doctor Strange is gonna be in a thing. I thought they were gonna do this thing like the Multiverse of Madness, where like Peter's identity's been revealed. He's hiding out Doctor Strange's thing. And then he basically has that whole thing of like, wait, you can manipulate time, right? And he's like, well, kind of. That's not like a good thing. Like, we can bring back Mr. Stark, because like, if you're gonna lean into it, lean the fuck into it.
Yeah.
And then he goes into the multiverse. He ends up finding different Mr. Starks, but he finds a different Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And then like that's the whole thing is that he has to learn the lesson of you can't change the thing, which you can learn from Garfield and fucking. I'm just gonna die so I can just do that again. And he learns it from Toby, because those are the two who actually had the consequences of their actions more prominently than Tom has. And it's a good way to finally get us there to the Uncle Ben, so we don't have to get to the Uncle Ben. We can just do it that way. But because I know that Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire are refusing to do it, or they weren't asked, my theory is what they're going to do, because they've casted stunt doubles that have worked for Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, is what they're going to do is they're going to have the Spider-Man in suit, and they're going to make a meme out of all of them. Yeah,
it's going to be the one where they're all pointing.
No, what they're going to do, I assumed, was they're going to take the train scene from Spider-Man 2, and you're going to have CGI suit Spider-Man, like Tobey Maguire, and Peter's going to go try to help. He's inadvertently going to kill Tobey Maguire or cause Tobey Maguire to get killed, so he gets like a consequence.
You think so?
And then he's gonna save the people on the train much easier than Toby did, because he's just like, yeah, I have an Iron Man suit thing. I can just I just have to hit this button.
I don't think he's gonna die. You think Tobey Maguire? Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, he
and
won't
Andrew
come
Garfield?
back because he wants more money. So they're probably gonna be like, well, fuck this guy. Fuck
true.
this. Sorry, fuck that up.
That's all right.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm also very divorced from like comic book movies. A lot of the time, like I like watching Batman still, like because rewatching The Dark Knight. But like, I haven't seen like the Snyder cut of Justice League. I haven't seen like.
How do I get it? Oh, there we go.
I haven't really watched any of the Marvel shows. I have no interest in them. I have really no interest in seeing the new Spider-Man. I'm kind of like done with it. I don't know. You have to get in the wrong way.
Do I have to get the red coins?
Yeah.
I thought it was a time thing.
No. The red coins are what because then we get a star.
Oh.
I don't have to worry about another, so we have 29.
It happens.
It does happen.
And it does. And I will.
Yeah.
And eventually.
I'm like, yeah, I'm just super done. Like I don't know, with like franchises and stuff like that. Like I have no interest in Star Wars. I have no interest in like I'll watch like the original trilogy and stuff, or like the old school Raimi Spider-Man movies. But it's just like the new stuff. It all feels really it's like a product rather than a story.
Well, yeah, they're trying to sell figures, but they've done that since episode 2 and 3. Episode 1, 2, and 3.
No, I'm not even just saying for Star Wars. I'm saying for like comic book movies and whatnot. And it's just like there's a way to sell toys and also make it good. Batman Forever is a good example. But I think the next one's like right below you.
Yeah. Have you watched The Brave and the Bold?
Yeah, I did back when it came out. It was fine.
It was good.
I mean, yeah, I haven't watched it since 2011 or 12. I think last time I watched it was with Josh.
I heard it was good.
Yeah, it's like an Adam West type deal.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh, my god. You like Dancing with Fire, baby?
They both burn you and you run away.
I'm scared.
Yeah. But actually, one last thing on Spider-Man before I change the topic is because we were talking about Andrew Garfield Spider-Man.
Yeah.
One of the things I really like about it actually has my favorite interpretation of Flash Thompson, the bully.
Oh yeah.
There's like a moment where he's bullying the whole movie and he's like treating him like shit, and you have him and then like they have this when Uncle Ben dies. He has that thing where he goes up to Peter and he's like, and Peter throws him against the locker and Matt's like, listen, dude, I know your uncle died. I just want to make sure you're okay. And it's like, oh man, and they start growing and I'm like, this is what comic movies are missing: character development.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I don't know. Like recently, I haven't been on like feeling comic books or sci-fi at all. I've been like super into high fantasy recently.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get back into my roots because I love high fantasy. I rewatched all the Lord of the Rings films. I'm rewatching all the Hobbit films. It's good times.
I have
Still hate that one scene though in The Hobbit.
I have a cut of The Hobbit on my computer that I haven't watched yet. That took all three of them and edited them into one movie.
Really?
I have to watch at some point, but I haven't watched the Lord of the Rings movie in 10 years.
I recommend it. It's great.
Oh, I know that they're great. Obviously, I'm just like, it's just like that's an undertaking. Every time I'm like, yeah, let's watch Lord of the Rings, I just watch The Godfather instead.
It's the same movie.
Yeah,
No, just kidding.
It's just like, hey, it's like, it's probably like the same runtime.
I trusted you, Fredo. I trusted you with the ring.
Good shit, dude.
Dude, you were like family to me, Fredo. I gave you the ring.
He's not like family; they are family.
True.
Fucking brother. Try to have him whack.
I loved you, Fredo. Here is the ring.
You broke my heart.
You broke my heart. You broke my heart. But like honestly though, I was rewatching it and I was just like, this is such a good movie. Like,
well, Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It just hits everything that you want to watch out of like a high fantasy film.
Yeah.
And the way that they did the orcs in that looks so good.
Yeah.
I love high
Did you watch
fantasy.
Francis Ford Coppola's re-edit of Godfather 3?
No.
He changed nothing.
Really? He's like, it's already perfect.
He did. He like changed like a couple. There's like some different takes and a different score.
Yeah.
And then but like the story is exactly the same. And also he just took a scene he put it in the beginning rather than like the middle, and then he cut the ending so that you don't see Michael die. You just see him sitting there all alone. And I'm like, this sucks.
It sounds like it sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, now that we got the hat, we'll come back next week better than ever. We're ready to go. Subscribe to the Nihilist Media podcast. Subscribe to the Nihilist Media production channel on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram at Nihilist Media and on Facebook at Nihilist Media. And we'll see you probably on Wednesday when this comes out.
All right. See you next time, guys. Love you.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.